I'm gonna help you figure out straw cups because it is very, very confusing. So first I want you to understand that when your baby transitions from a bottle to one of these straw cup trainers, which I really, really like, their mouth has to figure out how to handle way more liquid at one time. Any flow that you're using on your bottle is always going to be slower than what they're going to get from a free-flowing straw. So that might be why you see your little one like taking a sip and then spitting out a bunch of liquid or coughing. And that can be very, very expected as little ones transition to drinking from straw cups and managing a faster flow. You'll probably see them do that with open cups too, but it should get better over time. If you're struggling with this, go watch my video about how to teach kids to drink from a straw cup like this one. But then you get to all of these cups and everything is different. So these are cups that are designed to be leak proof and to control the flow for your child. So they have valves, but all the valves are different. There's no standardization. So some cups have valves in the straw and some cups have valves underneath the lid. So like this Munchkin Simple Clean cup has the valve in the straw. Can you see that? So does the Boone Swig. So does the Zoli cup. That has the valve like right there at the tip of the straw. And then other cups have the valve underneath the lid. So like this Playtex cup, which I lost the straw for, this is the flow control mechanism. The Dr. Brown's weighted straw cups also have their flow control mechanism under the lid. So if your child is drinking out of one of these and they're starting to get frustrated because it's too slow, then you can go ahead and modify them. It's a lot easier to modify the cups that have the valves in the straw than it is to modify the ones that have the flow control under the lid. But if you've got ones that have the valve in the straw, you can just cut the valve off. Now, I can't think of a reason why this would make these cups any less safe for your child. Because if your child is already able to drink out of a free-flowing straw, all you're doing with these cups is turning them into cups with a free-flowing straw. It will affect the leak-proof feature though, so you just have to be aware of that. The other thing you have to be aware of is that I guess there's the possibility of if you cut off the tip of the straw or if you cut the straw just below the tip, like I did on my Zach cup, I turned it into a cup with a free-flowing straw. There is the possibility that if your child is a straw chewer, maybe they'd be more likely to get a little piece off. But if your child's already chewing on straws, you're already watching out for that. The last thing that you should know about choosing a straw cup for your child is that all straws are not created equal and the width also impacts the flow. So if you have a straw that has a very narrow diameter versus a straw that has a larger diameter, this is going to be way faster flowing than a cup like this. The bottom line is that your child probably doesn't need these valved cups if they're already drinking from a free-flowing straw, but if you want a little bit of leak protection, go for it. Ultimately, it's just up to you to watch your child, watch how they learn to manage the faster flow over time, and pick the best option that matches their skills.